guest tonight is best known for her role on Ellen. She can currently be seen on the big screen in Inspector Gadget and will soon be touring the country with the hit show Cabaret. Please welcome Joely Fisher. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
You really do.
I feel fantastic.
You know, I just mentioned, of course, you're about to start touring with Cabaret.
Yeah, it's
this
exciting.
This is a physically demanding role. What are you doing to prepare? Because there's a lot of dancing. There's a lot of
dancing, a lot of everything.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of contortion. It's very physical.
Well, not too much contortion, but my thighs are sore from rehearsal a little bit. A little bit on the inner thigh area.
I don't know why people are laughing at that. I find that horrifying and sad. But no, because in the role you're dancing a lot, you're moving, and in a very it's sensual. It's very sexual.
Show. Yeah.
It's a dirty, dirty show.
It's dark.
Well, actually, I mean, this is interesting because a lot of people have seen the show. Everyone loves it, but they say it really does sort of, you know, push the limit a little bit.
Somebody told me that as far the role was like the female Hamlet, and I thought, oh, wow, okay, I got to do that. But it's also, you know, I get to sing, which is one of my favorite things to do. But I found a lot of straddling, a lot of thrusting, a lot of squatting, a lot of smoking and singing, the 5 S's.
I never saw that in Hamlet. I remember gyrating, holding a skull. Now, just set the scene for us here. What are you wearing?
Set the scene.
Yeah, what are you wearing here?
Not very much.
Tell us about that. Yeah, I'm just curious.
I had to get a special waxing.
I just asked what you were wearing. I didn't think. Suddenly, much more information than I ever expected.
It's a sort of a corset thing, small, little garter belts, little, I think it's called a Merry Widow.
Merry Widow?
Yes.
I have one of those, yeah. And I mean, I would think but to wear that in front of people, you have to be very comfortable with your body. To wear that little in front of everybody night after night?
I never would have thought that I would be that comfortable, but I think I've now discovered I'm a closet exhibitionist. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, something in me wants to be in this outfit in front of people, or I wouldn't be doing it.
Well, when you were growing up, were you that way? When you were, you know what I mean?
No. I was, I mean, a bit larger than I am now. Carried a few extra pounds, and a lot of it being in my hair, and I don't know.
That's how you lost weight? You got a haircut? Yeah. That doesn't count. You look terrific. I've lost 15 pounds.
I know. Just
I lost my beehive. Yeah. But now, of course, you'd have to be comfortable with your body doing this.
I am. Yeah. Are you comfortable with your body?
I'm more comfortable with your body than I am with my body. I mean, I don't have to go down that road. People who've been watching this show know I'm the quintessential Catholic boy. You know what I mean? I've never seen myself naked, pretty much.
My mom told me that in Catholic school, she used to have to take a bath with a sheet over her body with a hole cut out right here.
No, they were playing a prank on her. That's crazy. No, I never had that problem. No, you got to talk to her about that. Now, something I find exciting is that I'm kind of hooked on these True Hollywood Stories and these specials, and they've done one about you.
Yes, it's a weird thing. It's sort of This Is Your Life. I ended up watching it by myself in my apartment here in New York, and I wanted just like some scotch or a glass of wine or something, because I don't know what people are going to say about me. I mean, they literally interview these people, and I did my interview, and then they put it all together, and you sort of sit and watch an hour of people talking about you, and it's embarrassing a little bit. I mean, it's...
But this is an uplifting one, right?
A friend of mine said, oh, don't worry, they make everyone look like Mother Teresa.
Yeah, because
you know, like they've come through all this tragedy, and now look at them.
Right,
you know?
But then they stretch it too much and have you being a religious figure in India. You're like, no. The only thing I've noticed about them a lot is that they just have that similar sort of pattern of just, you know, she was riding high, and then it all came crashing down. Next on the True Story.
Yeah.
There wasn't any aspect of that?
No, it was a little bit dramatic. I didn't have my father around as a child, but many of us have that in life, you know.
But see, that's not how would say it.
No.
Her father wasn't around that much, but that happens a lot.
Yeah.
Wouldn't do that.
Eddie
Her father left her. she was tragically alone. You know what I mean? And you're probably there screaming at the TV. It wasn't that bad.
No, it clearly wasn't.
I called him all the time.
No.
But the phone calls were expensive. He didn't have a charge card. Next on E. I would be afraid to have those people come and do something on me.
I was a little afraid, but
Now,
it came out quite nice. You know.
Was there anybody talking in the special who, let's face it, you're not that close to? You don't have to name names. But you know, when you're watching it and someone's there going, you know, just saying like, she's got a real quality, and you're like, who's that?
Who are you?
Drove her to the airport once, you know.
No, actually, everybody who was in there were family members or very close friends, and they all said glowing things about me. I had to like send gifts afterwards.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was just a nice big reunion for you then.
It was.
All right. Well, ask the E people to do one on me. I'd love to watch it. We'll make it really horrific. Inspector Gadget. You know, kids really love this movie.
Yes.
I find it. Kids love the Inspector Gadget movie.
It is a movie where you will not see a mother going, oh, God, what is my child watching? You know, I mean, it's something for everybody. It really is. It was a blast to make.
Though, in fairness, haven't you had this experience where you go to the movie and it's like a horror movie and people have brought their children?
Yeah.
And the children are crying in the movie. I went to see Blair Witch, and I hear, oh, it's scary, and the mother's like, oh boy, I can't believe this turned out to be scary. True, I mean, that really is, that's a true story. That's
well,
really...
mothers need not worry about Inspector Gadget.
There's not one part where you're like, boo, you know, no, it's just nice all the way through.
Nice all the way through.
Matthew Broderick, I think one of the nicest people in show business.
Definitely, most definitely. Rupert Everett is outrageous.
Outrageous. Well, see Inspector Gadget, of course, in theaters, and the national tour of Cabaret, where you'll be wearing the Merry Widow.
Next to nothing.
Yes, next to nothing. Begins next month. Jolie, thank you so much for coming by.
My pleasure.
Best of luck. Jolie Fisher, everybody. We'll be right back with Buck Cherry. Stick around.